are the winners and losers of this year's Champions League group stage draw. Let me tell you something first and foremost. The current holders, it's looking dark, but we're going to go through the pot 1 teams and the pot 2 teams and decide which teams are completely cooked, who's got to start packing their bags already, and who can start booking their tickets to be there in the knockouts in February or March and whatnot. Elephant in the room, I know it's mad late, but if you understood where I was and where I've just come from, you would rate me even more. You start subscribing on the road to that 100k plaque, because I was suited and booted, bow tie and everything, chilling with the former director of the Premier League. Guys, the company I was with just now, I was in the shard, up there, bro. Free food, free everything. And I've rushed home on the train, on the bus, to get this video out for you guys. So, respect my thing. We'll go more in depth with predictions and whatnot later. But let's just go uncut, unedited, no nonsense. PSG, I can't lie. It's looking dark, because already, cool, the tie that we all knew was coming. PSG v Barca. I think both teams were desperate for it, because Barca wanted to prove a point last year that they were the better team. PSG, of course, the current holders are now going to be going to Barca. It could be a new camp. It could be that meaty stadium that they're still, constructing for 7 years. Of course, Bayern are there as well. Away Leverkusen, to be fair, would have been a tough tie, but under Ten Hag, I'm not so sure. Facing Spurs in pot 3, that's not a nice one. Thomas Frank, European Knights. We've never seen him, but I have a feeling the way that he's so adaptable, malleable as a coach, they could be a dark horse. And again, we're going to speak about them more, so they're pot 3 to be fair, so we won't. Spoiler alert, Spurs, fantastic draw. I'll be honest, cheeky little top 8 push. Going away, Sporting's calm. Newcastle, I'll be honest here. This new format, they don't do like, they roll the ball. I'm trying to do it like a non-pause way. They roll the balls and then they show them and say, oh, it's this team, that team, that team in the old groups. Nowadays, they give you a team and then bam, it's a computer. It's like you're opening an ultimate team pack. You see the walkout of a pot 1 team. Oh, it's City. Oh, this. You're thinking, oh, that's a nice pack here. Bang. Bombasso at the end. Newcastle away. Galatasaray away. Any team seeing that at the end of your pack, you're cooked. But fortunately for PSG, it is Newcastle at home. Still difficult, to be fair. We've seen what happened when they last played in Champions League. And then Athletic Bilbao, rather, should I say, away. I can't lie, PSG, it's looking dark. But they are the best team in Europe, so I think they should be alright. Real Madrid are going to be Real Madrid. They're going to meet Man City every single year by force. We're all going to say we're tired of it, and then we're all going to lock in, because there's always going to be that crazy drama. That's a rivalry that's slightly been brewing. They're going to go away Liverpool. Again, I was there the last time, I think it was, they went away to Liverpool. They won 5-2, Modric, Benzema, etc., etc. We may see the same now, I don't know. Trent's going back. So, one thing, again, we're going to talk about another time. There's some crazy storylines. Trent going back to Liverpool. If he plays, it could get long. But on the whole, it's a pretty easy draw for Madrid. Other than going to Kairat Almaty, traveling 5 billion miles over there. That's not going to be fun if they've got like a classical game around there. But again, it's Madrid. I feel like this year, they should get through a lot more comfy than last year, where they had to fight for their lives against City, who we go to now. As I said, they're going to go away to the Bernabeu. Their away games, Villarreal, it's a bit techie, I can't lie. Bodo Glimt, if you get Bodo Glimt in December and November, bring your gloves. Bring your whole astronaut suit, because I can't lie, it's going to be chilly. And I'm not on about a Cole Palmer thing. It's going to get dark, guys. They've also got Monaco away, but I can't lie, that stadium, there's like 5 in attendance, so they got lucky there that they got, the Monaco away and Galatasaray home. City, to be fair, normally get very easy draws. I would say this is the first time that City have been cooked, in my opinion. Again, as always, let me know your thoughts, who you think got an easy draw and a tough draw. With Bayern, you never know. We don't know what version of Bayern are going to pull up to the Champions League. Of course, the Chelsea links are going to always be there. Bayern v PSG, a repeat of the final from years ago that PSG, of course, lost. Now PSG are going to be hosting them as the winners of the Champions League. So again, big ups to them. They've got Club Brugge at home and Arsenal away. Arsenal v Bayern is a tie that has been, for the last 10, 12 years, a source of much banter for troll football funnies and that were on Facebook and that. They obviously played recently in the quarterfinals the previous season. So Arsenal will be out for revenge. We'll see what happens. And the rest of their 4 games, yeah, it should be easy. Big up Unan Senguala and Pafos and that. But Bayern should be comfy. We go to Liverpool. Ooh. Interesting, this one. Real Madrid and Inter. They are going to be travelling to the San Siro. A stadium where we know when they feel like it, They can ball out, but when they feel like it, they can be terrorists. So it's about what version of Slot are we going to see? Because in the Champions League, let's keep it 100, they stunk last year. Like, I know, like, I'm not talking about the league stage, by the way. They won the league phase, whatever, boom. The moment knockouts arrived, it wasn't banging. So we'll see. Maybe another similar one, because, again, I think they should cruise through. Again, though, that Gala bomber right at the end. Of course, this is not in order of the fixtures. They're not going to play Madrid, then Inter, then Atleti. It's going to be scrambled. We'll find out on Saturday. But that Gala away game is not nice. Marseille away, not very nice either. We go to Inter. I'll be honest, those last 4 teams there, that should be a quick 12 points. And whatever happens against Liverpool, Dortmund, Arsenal, Atleti, you're chilling. Atleti away might be tough. Dortmund atmosphere might be tough. But realistically, bro, you got 12 points in the bag. And I'm thinking roughly, to get top 8, you're going to need 16 or so points, I'd say. I can't remember exactly what it was last year. And, of course, it's going to change year on year. And then to get the top 24, yeah, they'll definitely be comfy with 12 points. So the last 3 teams in pot 1, we have Chelsea arriving in pot 1. And I think they are going to be pretty satisfied, to be fair. They're going to go away Bayern, Atalanta, Napoli, Karabag. Napoli away could be a stumbling block. The only issue for Napoli being in pot 3, Antonio Conte doesn't like Champions League. Go to look at that guy's record in Europe. It ain't good. But when they're up for it, I remember I was there for Napoli versus Milan 2022. I was there. We were sitting with the ultras. We were chanting, we were banging our drums. But even then, Napoli in Europe, their pedigree, nowhere to be seen. So Chelsea, they should be alright. I think your first time back in the Champions League for a bit, you should be satisfied with this one. But Dortmund, I'll be real, it was a pleasure knowing you. Pack your bags, bro. You're going yard. Word to Max Kadar. You're going yard. You're going yard. Because look at this. You're going to face Inter, who will beat you. You're going to go to Etihad. Long day there. Villarreal at home. Okay, you could be chilling. You go away to Juve. But then, pot 3 and 4 are meant to be the ones that nice you. They're going away Spurs. They're going away Copenhagen. They've got Bilbao in their draw as well from pot 4. It's looking dark. For a team that, outside of Girassi, the players that they've been selling, the firepower is lacking, guys. So I'll be honest, we could be waving goodbye to Dortmund. Definitely not top 8, I'll be real. They're going to be scraped like a 8th or 24th or whatever, but yeah, or 9th, 24th. You get the point. And Barca, I'll be real, start packing your bags, not to go yard, to go abroad again in February and in March, because this is one of the easiest draws I've ever seen. Obviously, everyone has to get 2 teams from pot 1, so PSG and Chelsea. Look, PSG home is one they're going to be really up for, because, again, they were desperate for it last year to be the final. Of course, they fell to Inter. Chelsea away, big respect, but that's not going to intimidate Barcelona. Although, hey, you know what? The Chelsea fans, when they start banging on the gates, I'll be honest, crazy aura, crazy atmosphere. And there's going to be that, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Vitriol, needle is the word I'm looking for, because of what happened, of course, in 2009. Michael Essien bangs in that volley. For those of us who remember, you're thinking, yep, Chelsea, plain sailing, they're going to go through. Next thing you know, and it's Iniesta. They cover their eyes in horror, and Ballack is chasing Tom Overball, threatening the referee. He's going to punch him up and whatnot because he did not give 3 penalties. So, yeah, Barca, Chelsea, I'm looking forward to that. But the rest of the Barca draw, Frankfurt, Meaty, Club Brugge away, to be fair, very tough one. But Olympiacos, Slavia, Prague, Copenhagen, Newcastle always a slight bomber. I think the Newcastle fans we saw against Liverpool, against PSG a couple years ago, when they're up for it, they can really be up for it. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, someone correct me if I'm wrong, Newcastle did play Barca 03, 04, or the year before that, and I think actually they got the better of them, so fair play. On to pot 2, let us see how these teams fare. We start with Arsenal. I think you'd be satisfied with this. I think, again, you're going to get 2 teams from pot 1, so you cannot really complain at who you're going to get. Bayern at home is a chance for redemption, chance for revenge. It's going to be the Eze Olise link-up, actually. Or not link-up, I guess. You know what I'm talking about. It's 1 a.m. Apologies. I just got to yard. You get what I'm trying to say. Away Inter, of course. Another chance for revenge because they went there last season. Inter rotated. Arsenal had heavily missed players through injuries. Now, hopefully, for everyone's sake, we get to see their both best 11s go head-to-head and see what happens. They probably would have preferred it to be at the Emirates rather than keep on going to San Siro. But again, you cannot complain at pot 1. Pot 2, ooh, Atleti. Not an easy tie, but you'd rather have them at home than going away. Especially on current form. Again, things can change by December or whatever. But current Atleti, it's looking dark. But Club Brugge, that's going to be one that's a stumbling block for many, many teams. You think, oh, yeah, it's Belgium. Oh, yeah. Who the hell are these, man? There will be trouble. But then, you look at the last 4, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague, you should get through them. Of course, Olympiacos knocked them out of Europa League when Amenyah missed that open goal after scoring a bicycle kick. But Kairat Almaty at home, you're thanking your lucky stars. And then Bilbao away could be a bit techie, but again, you should have enough firepower if you're trying to win the whole tournament to get top 8 with this. Leverkusen, Ten Hag, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm struggling to see where the wins come from. PSV at home, maybe? Other than that, maybe Villarreal at home? Big up your 6 points, but yeah, it's looking dark. Atletico Madrid. Again, it's weird because Champions League nights, you don't want to face Atleti. But in the league, their form has just been so up and down that it's hard to judge. Look, I would say again, Union Saint-Galois, whatever the name is, Saint-Galois rather, easy points there. PSV, easy. Bodo Glimt at home, easy for Atleti. Galatasaray away. Ho, 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 ho. But then again, if anyone can deal with a crazy, hostile atmosphere, it is, of course, Diego Simeone and his gang of, I don't even know, what's the, bikers or whatever. Goodness me, that could be electric. Because to be fair, guys talk about Atleti terrorismo ball. It's kind of changed, I'll be honest with you. The same for Atleti v Arsenal. I don't think it'll be terrorismo ball. I think people that say that don't really watch the sport. But again, Benfica, how are you looking, Benfica? Away Newcastle, away Ajax, away Juve, away Chelsea. Benfica got to rely on their home form. And the problem is you're facing Real Madrid, Napoli. Leverkusen again, I don't know how well it will click with all the players that are leaving, running away from Ten Hag. So getting Leverkusen, I'll be honest, from pot 2 is a dream for a lot of these teams. So Benfica, I can see them in like a 16th, 17th. Again, I'll do like a proper deep breakdown video for all these teams and whatnot. Atalanta, the same, right? On any given day, they can pop you. They can pop Chelsea, they can pop Bruges, they can pop, I mean, anyone there. So, to be honest with you, away Marseille, Frankfurt, and Union Saint-Galois, I've seen worse draws. I've seen worse draws. The final 4 teams, Villarreal. Can I be honest with you? How are they even here? Like, no disrespect, obviously, but like pot 2, really, Villarreal? Is it because you keep on snapping in the Europa League that you should be up here like that? I don't know about that. Obviously, big up Nicola Pepe. His mate Barry's gone now, so it's going to be the Pepe show alone. He'll be going away to Spurs though, so could he have like a crazy reception there, a point to prove back at the, you know, his former rivals, if you will. I think this draw for them, yeah, it's calm. There's nothing really to write home about for Villarreal. Juventus, we don't even know what's going to happen. Obviously, new gaffer and whatnot. How are they going to fare? Dortmund again, getting Dortmund in the draw, lovely work. Getting Bodo Glimt away though, depending on when it happens, you could be cooked. So again, I'm expecting them to finish in that sort of 9 to 24 range. I don't think Juve are going to be fighting for top 8. And Frankfurt, no. Just no. No. Away Barca, away Atleti, away Napoli, and a trek to Karabakh. Can I be honest, Frankfurt fans? Don't even show up. Keep your receipt, keep everything. Stay to play your Bundesliga games and focus on yourself. Just do like a, you know, I'm focusing on myself this year because the Champions League is going to get dark. It's going to get dark. And finally, Club Brugge, their home games are against Barca, Arsenal, Marseille, and Monaco. Do they win any of those? Maybe the French teams potentially going away to the Kairat and Atalanta. Bro, I'll be honest with you. Do you know what? Let me be serious for a second. Because I'm kind of falling victim to the narratives that I'm seeing on Twitter. Is this team really that crazy, bro? They're talking about Kairat like he's going to Chirac and you're going to get shot or something, bro. Yeah, you don't want to come Kairat Almaty. You know, we got to check in with our elders or whatever. I don't really understand. I know it's really, really far. I get that. But, like, guys, people have gone to international duty to fly to South America or to fly to Asia or to fly wherever it is that they're from. Why are we talking about Kairat like it's Chirac? It just dawned on me right now, bro. This is not Chi Town. This is not like you know, keep one eye open when I'm sleeping. It's not that, bro. Can I be real? They're going to finish bottom. They're going to be dead last in the group. But anyway, Club Brugge, big up your thing. Hold your nice 19th, 20th place. We'll see you in the playoffs. That's my first initial reaction. As again, please bear with me. My voice is even going because I promise you, man, you can go to my Instagram. You'll see, you know, in the coming days where I've been chilling at the top of the shard like that. And you say, you know what? This guy trekked all the way home at 12:30 just to get us a video. So please rate my thing. No cuts, no edits, no nothing. All I ask in return, spam the comments. Let me know your favorites. We'll do a whole video of our top 5 favorites to win the Champions League. We'll do whatever videos you want. I like. It's up to you guys. This channel is for you guys as much as it is for me. So whatever you want me to do, within reason on this platform, let me know. Keep subscribing. I'll see you, man, tomorrow. And I'll catch you, man, in a bit. Bosh.